All right, let's talk about yesterday a little bit. This is the hourly of the ES on the left and the NQ on the right. If we take our last upswing in the market and look at 50% or lower, these are our demands we're looking at. Same with this. We're looking here and here. So they kind of did some interest, they're correlated, ES and NQ, but price moves differently, and I have to follow my rules, right? So you could see how these painted slightly different pictures and how we would treat them, or how we did treat them yesterday. So on ES on the left, we broke demand and we started forming supply, and we came down to our buyers. When we hit our buyers here, what happened? We took out these sellers right here. Okay. So once we take out this high right here, we have demand, new demand forming. Okay. So that's our new demand now. At this time in the hourly picture on ES, this is what it looks like. And at this time on the NQ, it's a different picture. What happened? These sellers right here actually broke our demand. Boom. Okay. So now, if I was bullish overall the market, I would be longing ES on the left. If I was bearish overall the market, I would be shorting NQ. So let's look at the 5-minute and see kind of what picture presented itself. Somebody took a trade and got in a little early and kind of missed the run up, and we'll see if we can figure out why. So these are the 5-minute charts. If I was looking for longs, ES from 6,600 would be our long. If I was looking for shorts, NQ from about here, we would look for 5-minute price to show weakness. Or there was a couple abnormal volume trades in here as well. This up candle here entering somewhere short here, or this up candle here entering somewhere short here, with our stop above this high. That would have been the trade. Obviously it failed, that was wrong, but we can see how we react off that price zone. And then if you look at the 5-minute, we come down to our buyers and react. So like I said earlier, if I was bullish, I would not be longing here on NQ because the picture paints lower, right? I would want to long ES, and we get that retest here. Now NQ, we don't, realize we're going long until we break this. Realistically, what's my entry? If I'm shorting, I'm taking NQ, and I would enter on this candle here with abnormal volume, or this candle here if I still didn't enter. And then we would be break even on this pull down, and we probably just get stopped out break even. For ES, the picture, I would buy the zone, but we never quite make it down there. We form demand, and we just kind of keep going. So I would never really get an entry long on the ES. No abnormal volume coming down into the zone either. So kind of a difficult day. At the end of the day, it was just chop until news. And I sat out. So didn't lose money. So I hope you can kind of keep those things in mind. The looking for those key levels to break. Where did they break from? And that's where you're going to execute. The key levels on ES broke long from down here. Key levels broke short from up here on NQ. I hope that kind of made sense and helped out a little bit. Let me know if you have any questions.